And another one. Impulse TCG, buying up everything we see and opening it up on camera. Today, this video right here is video 1 of 4, Doomlings Overlush mystery opening. 4 mystery packs, 56 cards, 4 hollow foils. If you haven't played Doomlings yet, check it out. If you're in the Kalamazoo Portage area, give me a message or leave a comment. Let me know you want to try Doomlings, and we will set something up. You let me know, and we'll figure out someplace, and we'll go play Doomlings. And there's a good chance that you're really going to love this game if you love trading card games or just tabletop board games in general. If you got all the expansions and everything in the deck, you know, it can be a little overwhelming for new players, but it's not too bad. It's not like it's Gloomhaven, but it's not, you know, open up and play. Everything's easy peasy lemon squeezy. There'll be a lot of questions the first few games, but after that, you'll get the hang of it. And I think within a few sessions, you're going to start seeing synergies between cards. And if you really like the game, your play will take off, and it'll be one of your favorites, because it's one of my favorites. It doesn't necessarily mean it'll be one of your favorites, but I think this game's got a lot of different qualities that a lot of gamers look for. So try it out. Come back to one of my videos and let me know what you think. And there I am, the worst booster pack tab puller in the history of pulling booster pack tabs. Every time. Still haven't figured that out. Alrighty. Let's see, we are starting off with a common, as you should, as you watch my last series of videos. My very first pack started off with a Sacred, and I got an extra rare out of the pack, which was that Sacred Scarce. S is for Scarce. Up here in the corner, the little letters. That booster pack started off with a Scarce card in front. Not supposed to be there. I ended up with 3 cards of the highest rarities instead of 2 like you're supposed to get. So we start out with the Age, Harlequin Falls. Our second common is Slender Gams. Our third is Arrested Muscles. Fearful Cemetery, nothing that I haven't already got. Summer Solstice. Spores. If Spores is discarded from your gene pile, gain +1 gene pool. Yeah, this is one that I need. Very cool. Very cool. Bottom feeder we already have. Punchy we already have. Is our first or second uncommon? Our first uncommon is Punchy. Already have that. Rover, this is one that I need. Choose a color, look at the bottom 5 cards in your trait deck. You may play one of the chosen color. Very cool. I like cards that let you play extra colors. Here's another one that we need, Contagious. Swap Contagious with a red trait in an opponent's trait pile. -1 for every green trait in your trait pile. Yeah, those ones are always, you know, a lot of people like to use them to steal the card they like the most, but unless there's something out there that gives you a tremendous advantage, you want to swap that to somebody who has a lot of green traits in their trait pile. Because the -1, if they ended up with 8, this thing can be worth -4 points and really screw them over. And in Doomlings, you're really looking to just cause chaos and, you know, don't hold back because of people's feelings. They'll get over it. They'll learn to play. Dart. This is another one we need. Uncommon. Cannot be played on your turn. Play Dart whenever an opponent removes a trait from your trait pile. Yeah, this is a pretty cool little pick-me-up if you get a trait stolen from your trait pile. Plop him out, get 3 points. To play, you must have a gene pool of 4 or less. Dart's one of the ones we need. Silk to play, you must have a gene pool of 4 or less, +2 gene pool. Uncommon, we already have that one. And our first rare card is an Endangered. It's Prowler. All opponents receive -2 for each color they have less of in their trait pile than yours. We already have this one. And Fabled, here's one we didn't have. It is a Legendary. To play, you must discard 4 different colors from your hand, +1 gene pool. Very cool. Not cool if you if you don't have a very high gene pool, because then it's hard to get all the colors you need to discard them. And here we go. Here's one we needed, and it is a Endangered Foil Lily Pad Dominant. At World's End, return up to 3 traits from your trait pile to your hand, +1 for each trait returned this way. Very nice. Very happy to see that. And it's multicolored. On top of that, I love multicolored cards. In my deck, I'm only going to leave the 1 and 2 point effectless traits in that are multicolored. The monocolored ones will come out. Reason being, the multicolor ones can help you meet other requirements, such as, you know, this card gets +1 for each red card in your trait pool, whatever meaning of life you get. Say you need to have 6 or more green traits, and you can play one that's red and green, meet a red requirement while meeting that green requirement. So I think the multicolor cards are worth more than the monocolored cards in most instances. Pack 2, first card, Coca, already have that. Sticky Stalks, this won't go in because it's a monocolored 1 point effectless trait. Self Pruning, discard 1 card from your trait pile or 1 from your hand. I think we needed that one. Euphoric, already have. Caffeinated, already have. Mandibles, already have. Choking Binds, already have. Facehugger, this is an effectless trait that will go in. See, there's no effect down here, but it's worth 3 points. There's some things that key off of effectless traits where, you know, it's worth a decent amount of points, and it'll activate whatever ability keys off effectless traits, so it's worth having in there. Our next card, Uncommon, Filter Feeder, +1 gene pool, blue and red. We already have that one though. Here's Rover, we just got that in the last pack. Another copy of Sapient, legendary, so it's our first rare. Take a peek at the next 2 ages, at the final 2 ages in the age pile, or take a peek at the next age. Kind of a cool card. Not super powerful, but it is a legendary. We already have this in foil, so it's up for trade. We get the Uncommon Age Rainstorms. You may discard all blue cards from your hand. And we get the Endangered Age Tangled Canopies. Shuffle the discard pile into the trait deck. And it looks like we get another rare here that's not foil. It's Ironwood. Excluding Dominance, if you have 5 or fewer green traits in your trait pile, they cannot be discarded. That's pretty good. I think we need this one still. And we get the foil effectless 1 point trait Scruffy, who is heading to the extras. Got a little pile of cards that are, look at that. Look at that, folks. Wasn't even thinking about it. All the way to the bottom. Is it me or is it the packs? I don't know. Leave me a comment. I think it's my big bocce galoot hands that are ripping it off, or maybe it's a manufacturing defect. I don't know. Our first card is the Catastrophe, Endless Monsoon, common. -1 gene pool past all purple cards from your hand, right. World's End, -1 for each card in your hand. Ouch. I believe we already have Endless Monsoon. Spores, you already seen me get this earlier, but it was one I needed at that point. 2 point effectless traits, not going in the deck even if we do already have it. Hydrofuge, play an action from a blue trait in your trait pile, return that trait to its owner's hand. We already got that one. Main, I'm not sure if we already have Main, but it's going to go in because it's a 4 point effectless trait, so that's worth having. Torpor we already have. Summer Solstice we already have. Tobeans, really cool card. Already have it though. Wanderlust already have. Willow, here's one we don't have yet. Draw 3 cards, an uncommon. Discard 3 cards from your hand to the bottom of the trait deck. That's kind of cool. Bitterberries we already have. Silk we already have. And we get the scarce Age, Lingering Shadows. Already have that. And here's one we didn't have, Metamorphosis. It is an endangered dominant trait, colorless. To play, you must discard 3 traits from your trait pile with a face value of 1 or higher. Very cool. That'll go in the deck. And we get a foil Coca. So if we don't have this one will be in the deck. If we don't have it, or if we already have it in regular, it'll be replaced by the foil. And we'll move on to the very last pack here. Doomlings, Overlush. What are we going to get? Usually in these boxes you get exactly 1 foil rare, a card of scarce, endangered, or legendary that's in foil. I haven't gotten one of these Overlush boxes of 4-packs that have given me 2 foil rares yet, but hopefully this will be the pack here. Hydrofuge, already have it. Legend of Makoko Village, already have. Fearful Cemetery have. Tropical Storm have. Barbles have. Snuffler, every day I'm snuffling. Already have that. Fleshy Scales have. Willow we just got. Nutty, here's one we didn't have. Choose an opponent. They draw 3 cards and give you 1. I don't know. I just don't know. Mycotoxins. Oh man, what an annoying card, but we already have that. Sour Grapes, here's one we didn't have. +1 for each blue trait. Each blue or each red trait in your trait pile, whichever is lower. So there's a cycle of all the color pairs like this. So if you at the end of the game you count up your blue and your red traits, including this one, because it's blue and red, so it goes in either pile. Whichever is lower, you get that many points. And if it's a tie, you pick one. Obviously, doesn't matter. Spicy, uncommon, already have. Scavenger, not the best card in the world. When stabilizing, you may instead draw from the bottom of the discard pile. Wanting to draw from the discard pile, you wouldn't believe how few times you want to do that. When you begin your turn with 2 or fewer cards in hand, draw 4 cards immediately. Adrenalize. This is one we needed. It's a scarce. And our second monocolor foil effectless trait worth 1 point. Straight to the extra card pile with that one. We got 3 more to open up here. Please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't for more content. Putting out more and more videos every day. Please leave a comment with anything you want to say. I will not hold any of your comments against you. And until next time, this is Impulse MTG, buying up everything we see.